talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about this. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about rumors. Let's talk about facts.
We gon' talk about life. We gon' talk about death. Romance, finances, generational wealth.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
Hello,
good people.
how y'all doing? So welcome to Let's Talk About It. I am Marsha E. Dudley.
And I am Etoya Lewis.
So welcome. Okay.
You let these people get in here. Y'all let us know where you at when you get in here.
Yeah.
Say hello. What's up to us?
Hello to our people on YouTube.
Yes, YouTube in the house.
If you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, make sure that you
like and subscribe. And hit that bell so you can get notified when we go live every 2 Thursdays.
yes. So we're gonna give everybody a little moment. Oh, you know what? You went on vacation.
Always.
So how did you enjoy your vacation?
Do you see my Dominican glow?
I see it. We see it.
Listen, I couldn't even put on no makeup because it wasn't the right color.
So tell us, how did you do?
Relaxed.
Yeah.
I think everybody should relax. They should just go and relax, release. Yes.
Well, that's good. I'm glad y'all had a wonderful time. I gotta go back and look at y'all pictures because I didn't have a chance to look at all the pictures.
Well, I only posted pictures of me.
Did you?
I'm selfish.
I have to go check Carlos' page. Hopefully, he posted some other pictures of. It's just
if you want to get like a good look into everything, you should check out Sharita's videos. She did some really, really nice videos.
Okay, I'm gonna have to go look at her
She
videos.
did some really nice ones.
Yeah.
But we definitely had a wonderful time. We were out in the Dominican Republic celebrating my sister's 21st birthday.
I know that's right. 21st. Yeah.
She's had about 20 good ones.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I lost my train of thought.
I mean, I imagine why. I can imagine why you lost your train of thought because we got some distractions happening around us. We got some distractions happening. I mean, it's okay. Everybody can't be perfect.
What's our distraction?
My husband.
He's
walking, looking through the.
We ain't gonna talk about it.
All we hear is our echo. He's walking back and forth, doing all kinds of stuff, which is really unlike him. Usually he goes and hides.
In reality, I wish that I could take this computer and turn it around. That's what I really wish I could do.
Because it's really weird, right? Because he never does this. So I don't know what it is, but okay, maybe he's feeling good because he also went on the vacation.
Yeah.
So maybe he's feeling himself a little bit.
He's trying to.
Hey, Sharita.
Hey, Sharita.
Sharita said, "Hey, y'all."
All right, so let's get into it.
Yes, let's get into our topics for today. We're going to talk about several different things. So what's the first thing you want to talk about? Tyler Perry's portrayal of women in his movies and his TV shows and his plays.
Yes.
Okay.
And I don't have I'm telling you, I feel lost because I don't have my phone because I did have some notes. So I'm gonna have to wing it. I'm gonna have to rely on you.
Oh well, okay. I mean, because you were the one who brought it up. A post that you saw in this group where the one was saying that Tyler Perry, he misrepresents Black women in all of his things that he does.
Yeah.
So what's your, and y'all tell us what y'all think about it as well. What y'all think of how he portrays women and men, because I think it would be a little irresponsible for us to just say women.
Yeah, I think he even portrays the men in a certain light as well. But I think Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't get to see Mia Cooper. Is that what it's called?
Yeah,
Mia Cooper?
I haven't seen it.
Okay.
However, I have heard some good stuff about it.
Yes.
So
I heard good and bad.
mm-hmm.
And so I personally, I used to really like Tyler Perry movies, but then I did realize that he does have a theme, and I have to be honest.
So what's the theme?
So all the Black women, it's like you never in the unity. It's never a beautiful.
Megan says she liked the movie.
Yeah,
not just that movie. We're talking about Tyler Perry in general.
In general,
from his stage plays when he first started out to now.
Yeah, and even his shows. I know he has the Oval. He has
a lot of them that's come and gone and all that. But
and I'm gonna be honest with you, I started out trying to read the list, look at the Oval. It was too much, and then I just don't have time to look at TV. So I have to be honest. I haven't watched any of Tyler Perry's stuff in a while. I know everybody loves All the King's Men, because I hear a lot of people talk about
he is a part of it, but he's not. He didn't create that, and he doesn't direct it. He doesn't.
Christian Keys is
based off of a novel.
Okay, yeah, Christian Keys is the producer or something like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's Christian Keys. But anyway,
yeah.
Just all his other shows. I used to try to look at Sisters. I couldn't look at Sisters because I just didn't like. I don't know. I just don't like
New Frames.
Yeah,
those are nice.
Yeah, but they got this glare on it.
I love that.
Yeah,
it made me look twice. Okay, all right. On my bad, I got distracted. Go ahead, Marsha.
And I like the Why Did I Get Married movies too. I did too, but these new ones. Y'all don't think that there's the unity in, like, for him to have Black people on there. It's never a good man, a good woman, and they're raising these good kids. It's always like drama.
Well, first of all, you're not going to watch that. That's the first thing.
You could have that, but it could be yes, I would. I would. Toya, yes, I would.
Nobody wants to. First of all, that's not a movie nobody's going to sign up to see.
You can have real things. Listen, we all have kids. We're the ones of us that are married. Yeah, it's not perfect, but darn,
those frames are fire. You see it.
You got to really stay on, girl. All that.
Okay, so we keep getting sidetracked by little stuff, but
I just feel like you can have real conversations without, dragging. The women don't always have to be so dominant. So they're either too far to the left or too far to the right. They can never be just, okay, she's a good woman or whatever, and then address the issues that are going on in the Black community.
I feel like that's unfair.
Well,
and I say that because Tyler Perry has so many different movies, so many different plays, and his stage plays, it's to give you hope, it's to give you inspiration.
Well,
all of the hold on. See, but that's another thing. You're saying, what about the Oval? The Oval is something totally different from anything he's ever done, which people were like, oh, why he does the same stuff? So he goes to the Oval. Oh, why the Oval? So he can't win for losing. No matter what you say, somebody's going to have something to say about it. It doesn't matter because you just said it. What about the Oval? It's so different, right? And it's something he's making up because he don't know nothing about the Oval Office. Like, he's just making up stories of possibilities of things and crazy stuff that could go on in the Oval.
Okay.
I mean, but if you want to take that literally, then nobody's going to watch it. Nobody's going to watch a show where there's no drama. Nobody's watching that. Nobody. I don't care what you say. Nobody. How many reality shows went off because there wasn't enough drama? There wasn't enough pizzazz. There wasn't enough glitter and glitz and glam. Nobody's watching that. So if he wants his shows to have more than one season, he has to make it a little bit far-fetched. He has to make it a little bit, I don't know. But here's the crazy thing. All these kind of things happen.
Girl, the crap that happened on the old they ain't happening nowhere. That stuff was
That's
crazy.
It's not happening in offices.
That stuff is crazy.
It's not happening in offices. Like it might not be the Oval Office, but it's happening in offices. There are corrupt people out there. There are corrupt leaders out there. Let's not act like it's not. Just because it's not Joe Biden doesn't mean that it does not happen. And let me read. Sharita says, I think he gives you several perspectives so you can relate to the character. It clears no one. It's clear no one is perfect, and I think he does a great job of creating that. Exactly, nobody's perfect. I don't like how they drag out some of the scenes in some of his shows. Yeah, they drag it out because the reason why it's drug out is because he makes a season in like 2-3 weeks. And he says the way they work is totally different from any production studio ever. But that's what makes his shows. But I mean, it works.
And that's why in reality,
Carlos says Bill Clinton is the prime example that it happens. The Oval is being
okay. So I'm not saying that it does not happen.
That's what you said, though.
That's not what I'm saying.
You said that doesn't happen.
Not half of the stuff.
Let's rewind it.
Girl, half of the crap that happened on the Oval, it does not happen. But again, I haven't seen the Oval since 2 years ago, maybe more. Whenever it came on, when it first came on, I didn't get through a whole season.
But just because something isn't your reality doesn't mean it's not a reality for somebody. Because had Tyler Perry wrote Risa Tisa's story as a show, nobody would believe that it would happen to anybody in reality. Come on. Somebody, let me hear somebody say something. Because nobody is far-fetched, right? No, it's not. That's somebody's life. It's somebody's life. Everything is somebody's life. Just because it's not yours doesn't mean somebody can't relate. I'm pretty sure he's around enough women to come up with all kinds of stories and put all kinds of stories together. Look at Acrimony. Acrimony was a damn good show.
Acrimony was good. It was very good, but it was good. It was definitely good. It was definitely good. Listen,
but that doesn't happen.
At the end of the day, I feel like everybody has their taste in
well, enough people got a taste in what Tyler Perry does because the dollars speak for itself.
Because people like trash. They don't like anything that
right, Megan. Some of his series are modern day soap operas. He brought the soap operas to the night. Yeah. That's all he did. I mean, but there's obviously a lane for it because he's still able to do it. The House of Pains has been on for however they keep asking him to bring it back. He tried to let it go. They asked to bring it back. For better or worse, Assistant Living. Like he has so many of these little soap operas, and they keep coming back and they keep doing well.
So I wasn't talking about the crazy stuff. We're talking about the crazy stuff, but also, Sharita, you made a very valid point about Sandra Rhimes and Olivia Pope. But did you see what Shonda Rhimes, whatever her name is? But do you see what type of characters?
The several perspectives, Sharita.
They give a lot of different perspectives. But our talk was, how is he portraying Black men and Black women?
But I feel like in all of his movies and all of his stuff, he does different.
He does not give us. He doesn't give us anything that is of substance. It's always trash. But we live in a society where people like trash. We don't want to think. We don't want to think hard. We want everything microwave. That's why he gives you microwave.
Why Did I Get Married? Did he not have 4 successful women in their own right?
Girl, and it was they had 4 successful people, and it was just a mess. And I get it. Those
okay,
are real,
so are you saying that these type of things don't happen? Because I feel like that's what you're saying. So what are you saying? What are you saying? Because all these things happen.
But then we're gonna go with that.
No, I'm
We're
trying to
gonna
figure
go
out
with
what
that.
you're saying.
No, we're gonna go with that. My thing
Why
is,
was it trash? Is what I'm trying to get at.
my thing is that the majority of the things that he make, it's trash, and I stand by that.
Okay, Carlos said Kennedy was a straight up pimp when he was a president.
Can you?
Sharita said Shonda Rhimes and Olivia Pope, and it was a hit. Crazy stuff happening in the White House. True. Crazy stuff.
But y'all are, I think y'all are too focused on the stuff that's happening than his impact on Black America. I think that's the whole part. That's what our statement is supposed to be about.
So what is the negative? No, that's what you, when you read what she said, that's how you took it. That was your perception.
That was the conversation.
But I don't believe that. So I can't have that conversation. My perception of what he does is totally different. You're saying how he impacting the community. When I look at a Tamala Man and what's her husband name? David Mann. They weren't in your living room. So did he not upgrade their careers? Did he not? So you saying what he's doing for the Black community? I'm pretty sure they're part of the Black community. All these doggone people that's out in the world, he hasn't impacted the Black community. We have the first whole studio, Tyler Perry studio. A Black man own a studio. So
Tyler Perry has that. We don't have.
Is he not a Black man?
We don't have anything. Tyler Perry has that.
But is he not a Black man? Are you serious right now? The
guy that came to Jill Scott was an awesome guy. He was an awesome guy. I completely agree with you.
But I'm so confused. Is he not impact? How does that not impact Black community? Is that what we're doing?
We follow. He stereotypes Black women. He stereotypes Black men. That's the conversation. And how is he portraying our people? Yeah, the stuff he's doing is funny. Yeah, it's this. Yeah, it's that. But there's also a different light to all of us. That's the part what I'm saying. And I think that's the part that the lady was trying to say as well. There's so much we are such an amazing community. We're not all the stupid things that he or we're not all the crazy things that he does. I understand he's doing all that for laughs, giggles, rates, money, all that good stuff. I get it. But
for everybody who watched Mea Culpa, was that a comedy?
Nope. I didn't watch Mea Culpa, so I can't give my opinion about Mea Culpa.
Acrimony wasn't a comedy either. Why Did I Get Married? They had some comical things, but it wasn't considered a comedy. The things that are a comedy, we expect to be a lot silly. We expect things to go to the left a little bit. We expect that. But those things that Diary of a Mad Black Woman, that wasn't a comedy. That was real stuff. I Can Do Bad All By Myself. That wasn't a comedy.
Mm-mm. Do you hear yourself? So, I just feel that more Shonda Rhimes and more people like that should give more to the community. And that because Tyler has such a huge platform, that he should also give some shows with some substance. That's all I'm saying.
So what substance does Shonda Rhimes give?
I don't know.
So what are you talking about then?
Steven Spielberg and Quentin. I got it.
Carlos said Mea Culpa was a good movie. He did a damn good job making that movie.
You ain't seen no Mea Culpa. Get off her.
Yes, he did. Him, Damien, and Sharita was talking about it. And I was the only one who couldn't say anything because I didn't talk about it. I mean, I didn't watch it. I think he has given a lot of Black actors and actresses a lot of opportunities in the movie world, and he has placed Black actors in a light
They're
that
not
they would
making
have
any
never.
money.
Every Black actress that
They
has
ain't
ever
making no
worked with
money.
Tyler Perry made more money working with Tyler Perry than they ever
that's
made working
because
anywhere else. With a
Taraji
Stephen,
P. Henson
with a-
said that.
no,
She
no,
said
she's
that.
not the only person who
She
said
said
that.
it.
Let me tell you what Miss Cicely Tyson said. She said the first time she said Tyler Perry paid her what she was due with his show, and he back paid her for all the times that she worked with somebody else, and they didn't pay
I'm
her.
not saying that I'm not saying that he's not a good person. I think that that's the part that our show
So
was
what
about,
is it? So what is
about how the portrayal of Black women and Black men on his shows, and he stereotypes Black men and Black women. Next time you look at his shows,
he's made Black.
stereotype them.
No,
Yes, he does.
he does not. There is no stereotype. I don't understand the stereotype. What's the stereotype? Because all I see is different stories of different people. Nobody is the same.
Well, let's just say it like this: I don't watch TV and I don't like trash.
So what are
maybe,
you talking
maybe
about?
that's what it is. What
are you talking about?
I like stuff with just a little bit more substance that make me think. And half of the stuff that he gives, it does not make you think. It just be like oh my God, really? I just
unless I'm watching a documentary, nothing makes me think.
But like I said, we live in a society where what he provides, people love, and I get that. People don't want to think. I said again, they want everything microwave. They want to laugh. They want to have a good time. Nobody wants any substance.
Yes, he did.
I'm not.
Sharita says Fantasia and Tyler said Tyler helped her also. Tiffany Haddish said he bought her a car. He does a lot of things that we don't know about, and that's usually how that works.
See,
a lot of times he's telling someone
when you talk to Tyler Perry people.
He's telling someone's story. He's usually telling someone's story. I don't know what you mean by the way he's portraying women, other than he's telling different stories of different women, different men.
I agree.
Nobody has been the same, because when Michael Ealy threw them babies out that window, baby. And I'm gonna tell you what did make me think in that movie, when Omari Hardwick gave old girl AIDS. That made me think. I mean, so I guess it depends on what it is you're looking for and which movies you just watched. That's what she said. That's what she said.
You got that.
That's what she said.
Oh my God. I didn't think anybody caught that. Okay.
Oh, I heard her.
Oh my
I'm in
God.
good company being one of his people too.
That got me tickled.
Okay, the other thing we were talking about.
Please, let's go to something else. Oh my God.
Because Marsha ain't have nothing on this here subject.
Oh.
What's the other thing we was talking about?
I don't know. I think after this,
something Sharita said.
Everybody should read a book.
Oh, I read all the time, baby. All of the time.
Okay, go to our other one. It was
so Sharita on our last 2 weeks ago. She said she heard on the radio that she heard someone say on the radio that white women go to college to find a man, and black women go to college to prove that they don't need a man. So let's delve into that a little bit.
Ugh.
Do y'all believe that?
Who said that?
I don't know.
Sharita.
I assume. I just came back on, so I haven't caught up yet.
Beyonce got the beehive. We have the tea hive. You show right.
I guess I'm a part of both.
Look, you show right.
Okay, Okay, so what do y'all think about that part? White women go to find a man, black women go to prove they don't need a man. Do you believe that?
I don't believe that. I believe that black women go to college so that so that just in case we don't get a man, we can take care of ourselves. Or to take care of our family. We want better. I think that a lot of people don't realize that our generation, the ones that are 35 up, we're like the first. We have people that went to college before us, granted, or should I say 40 and above. But we're that generation right there where we're making more money than our parents did. And a lot of it is because of the where we're at in this culture right now. We could go to college and we could make a little bit more money and all that type of stuff. So I don't think that that's 100% true, but at the same time, my opinion ain't been meaning nothing here. Like,
Megan says she didn't finish college, but she wasn't trying to prove she didn't need a man.
yeah.
Sharita says, I think it was something to say. We go to better ourselves and our husband.
With our husbands. But there's so many single women out there, and a lot of women, and I just think about when I went to college, I had a baby. I was thrown into being a single mother, and I knew I was working at Walmart, and I wasn't cutting it, and so I needed something more. So I went to college. And when I went to the year that I went to college, they were saying that that they had never had that many black women in college ever, that we were the dominant, we're basically the dominant race in college right now. But I just think it's so we don't have to be poor. A lot of us we grew up poor, so we wanted more. So I think that's why we went to college. So I think that's a little that statement was a little biased and untrue. That's just me.
Yeah, I think so as well, because nobody's thinking about a man when they go into school.
But that's just another stereotype. We constantly get stereotyped that it's the strong black woman. We don't need no man, and that's not what none of us are saying. A lot of time is that we can't depend on nobody but ourselves, so we out there trying to get it.
So Sharita wants to know, do you think women are single because standards have been raised and men are no longer meeting those standards? Do you think women are single because standards have been raised and men are no longer meeting those standards?
Sharita, I don't even really think that we don't raise our standards. Women, I think
standards are different. I don't know if they've been raised.
Yeah.
I think that the standards have been set in a different there are different categories that they're looking for now. Before, women used to look for men who, were going to love them and protect them and take care of them, not necessarily having a 7-8 figure job. Now a lot of women are looking for someone with a 7-8 figure job, not just someone who's making $55,000 a year and providing a roof over their head and food on the table. So those standards have changed, but there are a lot of what is it, superficial, is that the word I'm looking for? Women who just they looking for the wrong, they just looking for that, and it's the looks and the this and the that, and just
but the of those women, it's just a small section of those women. I think that there are more women who I'm out here getting it. I just want somebody who's gonna get it, who's gonna add to it. You ain't gotta be beating it if you can just add to it.
Carlos says, I think black women go to college to better themselves, not knowing what their future may hold.
Yeah, this is uncertainty, just in case. Now, if you
they
live
want
in Atlanta,
it all, but all doesn't exist. I mean, I feel like all can exist. I just feel like that standard of just everything, I think I guess it's a difference in all and everything, because you can have the family, you can have the job, you can have the stuff.
Mhm.
How much of it, I guess,
Yeah.
is the question, versus all or everything. Because she said all doesn't exist. I feel like you can have a good career, you can have a nice car, you can have the kids, you can have the husband, you can have that. You can travel, you can do all of this stuff, but you have to do it within your budget.
Yeah.
And you have to do it with with a lot of planning
Yeah.
that's going with it. Traveling every day, unless your job send you, I don't see how people can do it. I mean, I'd be on the go, but I'm tired.
Yeah. And I ain't gonna lie to you. To me, I be looking at this new generation of men, and it ain't promising. I don't, and I say that, but I think it's because
What's your definition, Megan? Go ahead.
we have a generation of boys that were brought up by women. And I ain't talking about back in the day, but Carlos chime in. Those women were made out of something way different than what these girls are made out of now. You have girls that are raising boys and they want to be friends, or they don't have a man and they making their boys their man, and they take care of them, and they're soft, weak boys. Hey, see that? I know it's Sharita. I know it was.
Sharita says, remember the story about the different men on each floor? The woman kept going to see if Better was on the next floor until she got to the last floor and it was empty.
Sharita,
Yes.
I in my eyes, I see women way different than this. Almost brings me to that post that I made in our group where it says a man will put aside his happiness for a woman, but a woman will put aside the man for her own happiness. And I don't know. It's like we crap on women. I don't believe that. We have more, the women that I know, they will take a man. He don't have a lot, will clean him up and make him a boss. The women that y'all talk about, I don't know those women, and that may be what the issue is. I do know this. I do know that little saying about the woman. She got to this floor, and that man was this, and then she got to the very end, and it was something else. But the majority of the women that I know, they go hard for their man, and whether good, bad, ugly, indifferent, or whatever, they're gonna go hard for them. And women, we take care of men. We don't ask them. We don't give them any stress. That small little piece that women that y'all talking about, I don't know the women.
Megan says she's just saying what makes her happy may not make someone else happy. When we talk about the all, when Sharita said they want it all, that's what she's talking about. And for sure, that's kind of what I was getting at. Like, you can have it. Are you satisfied with it? Because that satisfaction is really the key to the all. Carlos says men have been doing that for years, Marsha. Putting aside their happiness for the woman is what he's talking about.
Lord, we're not gonna get in trouble today.
Dear Lord, make me a bird so I can fly far away from
here. Let me tell you something. Oh, don't say it.
Ken Ray Thompson says a woman can't teach a man how to be a man. A woman can only teach a man how to treat a woman.
I agree with that. I 110, because that's my bubble. That is right. A woman can't teach a man Teach a boy how to be a man, and I don't care how much we as women want to, and we've talked about that before, but we are raising a generation of soft boys, and then you have these women. We talked about this, how we raise our we was talking about the girls and the boys, um
To
how
be feminine.
yes, or you know what, one thing that Karen has always said, she says we love our boys and we raise our daughters, meaning that we coddle boys, but women, we're raising our daughters. I need you to be better than me, I need you to do this, I need you to go hard,
To be strong
to be strong. Yes, and that's very true, because
and tough.
I do it to mine. I know I do. She's tough too. But it's because I know what I had to go through, and I need for her, if she happens to go through that, I need for her to be okay.
Sharita
But
says she
anyway,
knows women like that too. And your husband says, "Yes, sir."
that's not.
Babe, you taught me how to boss up.
Mhm.
That's what him said. Him said that. Carlos said, "I don't agree with that. I think my mama did a damn good job."
I ain't. Oh, didn't earlier, Toya? Did I not say
Carlos, this ain't for you.
this ain't for you? Your mama is 70 years old. Them women right there, them was men's. they was it was they don't have the mindset of these young girls. Your mama could these girls could never hold a light to your mama, okay? I ain't talking about you. You 50 years old, nigga. I ain't talking about you. This one here, this ain't for you. I'm talking about all them behind you. They messed up, bro.
Mm. So, do you believe that women hold everything for themselves?
No, we give. Let me tell you something. We
Do you
give
think
so
men hold
much.
everything for themselves?
I believe that. I believe that a man gives you. He gives you what he can give you, but a woman, we go to the pits of hell to give you. We go and snatch crap out of Satan's hand. This ain't for you. This for my kids. This for my husband. This for my man. This for a man. He can only give so much. He gives as much as he can, but we go way deeper. And I don't care who agrees with me there. I have seen it so many times in so many different women. A man can't. He cannot endure the things that we endure. We can. We keep stuff together.
Sharita says, "Do you think raising our daughters to be tough and independent is what's making the standards different for men now?"
I don't teach my daughter to be independent. She is independently dependent. And that's the thing. I teach her to be vulnerable, but at the same time, until she finds her Boaz, she got to take care of herself. And she had, in this world, my baby is a black woman. She has to, this world is tough. I don't care what nobody say. This world is tough. We have to work harder. And I don't need for her to be knocked off because somebody don't say, give, or do whatever. But when she is with her man, she was taught to be soft. As hard as y'all see me walking around here, when I go into 1221 Rogers Parkway, I am extremely soft. I cry a lot. And my husband will tell you, I cry, I submit, I am vulnerable with him. And that's how I teach my child, my girl. But tough, hell yeah, she tough. Yeah, she tough as nails.
Hmm. Well, I think so, Sharita, because everybody's not teaching their daughters that same thing. Everybody's not teaching them to be uh independently dependent. Everybody's not teaching their daughters that. They're telling them, listen, go out there and get it, go get it, go get it, go get it. If you got it, and you gonna be all right. You good.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's not. So I feel like for most of the subjects, for most of everything that we're talking about,
Mm-hmm.
trust and believe is not a majority or minority. Everybody is different on every level.
I agree. To a certain extent. I just think that you have so many women who have been hurt and have had to carry the load that, yes, they probably do teach their daughters to go get it. You're right. And that may be the part that our society as women is missing, is that still that feminine part of it. And but I think it's for us who know better. That's what we do. We teach. When you reach one, teach one, or teach one, reach one, whatever it's called. But I
But
just
that comes with the level of maturity and growth.
but that's what we're doing right here and now.
Yeah, but I'm saying
Mhm.
everybody is not there.
Yeah,
I still see 40-something-year-old women
yeah,
doing the same
the
childish stuff
broken.
that they were doing in high school.
Yeah,
So when we say that, that's the reason why I say everything goes by it's a per person. Everything is a per person situation, because everybody doesn't handle things the same way.
but it's
We
that's so
want them. We
hard.
want them to. We want them to teach. Listen, yeah, you go out there and you get it. But as soon as you find that one, or as soon as that one finds you,
Mhm.
or however it goes, then you allow them to lead, because that's what they're supposed to do.
God, dog, what was that? The traditional submissive woman, but when I can read good, submissive woman has become driven into extinction.
Oh, Carlos said something before he said that. I'll give you everything you need. All I ask in return is my peace. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so do you agree with that statement?
What? Which one?
The
The one you read or the one I read?
the one I read about extent the submission is it's going into extinction.
Into extension. Extinction.
Extinction.
I don't know about that. I feel like women submit to those who they feel they can submit to. When a
I
woman
like that.
feels safe and
Mhm.
secure with her man, and vice versa, because
Mhm.
men are the same way. When they feel safe, they're open to tell you more things.
Yeah.
They're way more equipped to just talk to you about
Yeah.
stuff and
Yeah.
let you see how they're feeling about stuff.
Mhm.
So again, it's a per person.
I don't like that, Toya, because I really do believe that
The
you
majority.
can have a majority. You can have a majority and a minority. It is
Okay, so I guess we have to, when we speak, we have to speak for on behalf of the people that we actually know.
okay. Yes. Well, I don't know about
See?
that either.
That's the reason why I said that. It's a per person thing.
No.
Because if I speak on all these people, because I got a whole bunch of family members, and a lot of them women, and a lot of them are like, for my sister, for example, ain't no man coming up in her life. When the day that the one man that could make it in her house where he can stay the night, he done been there for months, I'm gonna give him all kinds of props, because my sister don't play that.
Mhm.
She like her peace. She don't want nobody in her space. You move this. I have this sitting right here all the time. Why is it moved? It's going to be a problem. So there are women, and I know a lot of them, that they don't want a man in their space.
Yeah.
So when I speak, that's the reason why I say everybody is different. Everybody is different. Some people, I want a man, but I want him just for this. You have women like that. They just want them just for that. I think about that one, what women want, what men want, with Taraji, where they did that remake.
Oh, okay, I know what you're talking
and
about.
she could read men's thoughts.
Yeah. Yeah.
And she
I
was
remember
like,
that.
I just want man, I just want you to do this. She was like the man in
Mhm.
each relationship or lack thereof. And so she had to find someone who softened her up to make
Mhm.
her a little bit more vulnerable and just let go.
So why do you think that women can't be vulnerable?
Some of them feel like they don't, because it takes your relationship to another level, and some women don't want to go to that next level.
Mm-hmm. And I think that a lot of times that women have been hurt. A lot of women have been so hurt that they are afraid to be vulnerable. That I just think that there's
it's a lot happening on here. Let me read some stuff.
Let's get caught up.
Sharita says, I don't see a lot of the younger generation submitting to a man. They believe in the 50-50 rule now.
Yeah.
Sucks to be them.
To me, I'm listening to this. This is a whole market for me, because tomorrow, go keep going. Let's go.
Ken Ray says, man can only give what he sees and what he is taught. Mm-hmm. We learn how to be good fathers and husbands by tryouts and error. That's because most of the time we are raised by single mothers. That's not to knock on single mothers.
Yeah, it's not, but there is a truth there that we don't want to talk about in the Black community. There's a truth there.
Okay, Sharita says, a woman can be too independent and she's left no room for a man to be a man in her life. I know people like that. That's the reason why it's one of those when you speak from the people that only the people that you know, you're like, yeah.
So this is what I'm saying. Okay, we say that, but then on one hand we say women just want men to take care of them. Women just we hear all about these gold diggers. Gold diggers
but that's
are
when
not independent.
But that's when we're looking outside of our circle of people. When we look outside our circle, no one in my circle of people that I deal with is looking for a man to just take care of them. No one. I can't think of anyone in my circle of people that I associate myself with that's looking for that. Well, I have people in my circle that are married, has been happily married. We have friends that's been married for 20 plus years, just as long as we've been married. Mm-hmm. And we still go visit now. They have a different mindset, but that's how that goes. And that's the reason why I say everything is different for every different relationship. And then I have those ones that don't ever want to marry nobody.
So this new group, this younger group, they don't mind. I know, Sharita, you saying that they don't want to submit, but that's not 100% true. They're looking for a man that will take care of them, that will add to them. And I ain't just talking about in my group. If you go get on social media, they all be talking about trying to get a man with get that bag or whatever. It's all over social media.
Sharita says people allow hurt to lead them, which causes them to miss out on so many things. Carlos says that's the new alpha female that Sharita is describing. But I feel like even in being an alpha female, there's a place where you can be alpha, and then there's a place where you need to soften up and allow whoever your significant other is to be who they're going to be. Because if you have all this, you're never going to get a man that, unless it's a weak man that wants you to just be out there and everywhere. Because there are men who want to be taken care of too.
Well, when Victor, I already told Victor, we almost at that 100%. God knows when he get that 100%, at December, I'm coming off that job so he can take care of me. Okay. I want to be taken care of.
All right.
Vic, I want to be taken care of. I don't work enough. I want to be taken care of.
I feel like Marsha is a little delusional right now, Vic. So if you're still here, I'm sorry, man.
I want to be taken care of.
You're going to have to make her see the reality of what she's saying. I agree, Marsha, but they want to be taken care of without submitting.
Without submitting.
Look at all of the reality shows.
But Sharita, if they don't submit, that means it's not going to give them what they want.
Oh, good job, Carlos. Carlos says, Marsha,
Huh?
People on social media are sending their representatives.
That's true.
Facts.
That's true.
Facts. Because I do know one girl in particular that's a part of my life. Well, I guess she's a part of my life. Anyway, I know someone who always talks about wanting someone in their life, but they never do anything to like get someone in their life. Or if they get someone, if it's as if they're using them, that person is never good enough.
Oh, okay.
So it's kind of one of those things of, do you really want a man?
Mm-hmm.
Because the standards that you set and what you're bringing to the table, those things aren't going together. You want somebody who you can run over? There ain't nobody for to sit there and let you do that. I mean, you might find somebody, but that somebody may not be making the money that you want them to make. It's not, everything's not going to check off the box.
Well, I'm telling you, these women got it's hard out here. It's hard. They either too submissive, not submissive enough. I'm gonna stay married and I'm gonna be good because woo. Well.
Well, what did Carlos say about submission? Carlos said something about his peace.
And then we use the word submission. Do we really know what that word means? I don't know. I think people mishandle that word a lot. They mishandle it. I don't know.
Sharita said she's glad she married too.
That's what I'm telling you. I'm gonna stay married, and I'm just gonna.
What you said? We good over here.
Yeah, we good over here. I'm just gonna stay married.
Yeah, but I agree with Carlos about the whole representative things. A lot of times you see people making these posts and you know the real story behind the post and you're like, but that's not even you. I see it all the time. So I know it's a representative. You just saying that so you can get the peanut gallery to say something.
I don't know. I'll be trying to make real posts.
Travis says that dating world is hard for real. And Travis is a single guy out here in these Texas streets.
Okay, so Travis, from a man's perspective, why is dating hard? Are you seeing that more? To me, I feel like a man would be saying that it's easy. There's so many single women.
But there are men that have standards too.
And then sometimes men have they have a type. And so their type gets them in trouble. And women too. Women have a type.
Sharita says she said submission because you said you submit to Vic when you walk in the house.
I do submit. But what I'm saying is that I feel like sometimes people pervert that word submission, like it's him dominating you, and that's not what it is at all. Submission is not dominance. Yeah.
Now wait to see what. Okay, so she said, how do you define submission?
This is what we live by. I submit to him as he submits to the Lord. And that means that he's taking care. I submit to him in a marriage or in a relationship or marriage, because we're talking about, I'm going to talk about from a marriage perspective.
Yeah, that's what she wants to know about how you.
Submission is not about him dominating over you or you dominating over or allowing him to dominate you. It's about him taking care of your needs and you taking care of his. And it's not about self. A lot of time in relationships, we focus on self all the time. But when you think about the other person and they're thinking about you, it's a balance. Everybody is good. When one person starts thinking about themselves, that's when you get off balance. And then that's when everything is off kilter. I'm not going to tell you that submission is, oh, I make sure I cook his meals or I do that, because I'm not doing all of that. If I would be lying to you if I did. But when I make decisions, I include him on the decision. I never make decisions without Victor. And if he says no, he does get the last say. So it's a no, unless it's something I really, really want. Nah, I'm being facetious.
America. I don't know if I believe what she just said. The last part. I don't believe it.
I do. It's a lot of stuff that I don't do because he says no.
Carla says these women don't want to eat at Applebee's, Red Lobster, Chili's, etc. They want a man with a bag, but their bags are empty. Laugh out loud.
That was good.
Travis says, I have ran into a lot of women that don't understand what I want. They think I care what they have, and I do not. It does matter to an extent, but not as much as they think. I very much believe in opening doors and courting a woman, but some act so independent, they don't even want that.
So to me, it sounds like you have a type. And that's what the issue is. You have a type. You can find women there are still women who want their doors open. I think that's all of us. I've been married 3 times. 2 of the times I had a type. And you have to get away from the type and be completely don't go with the type. And you said they don't understand what you want. Are you telling them what you want? And a lot of times in dating, I always tell people, when you first meet somebody, don't sit here and say, I'm looking for a woman that do this, this, and this, because they're going to do all of those things just to get you. And then one day they ain't gonna be able to do it because it ain't them. It's not on the inside of them. Date somebody and find out if they add value to your life. Same with women. Never tell a man what kind of man you're looking for, because he gonna darn sure become that. Because he gonna do what Carlos said. He gonna send his representative, and his representative, he gonna do everything that you said that you wanted. He gonna do all of that, all of it.
Ask Risa.
Yes, Risa Tisa.
That's the standard now.
No.
I mentioned something to Sharita about Carlos Legion me.
What?
Oh my God. When we first started dating, he was saying he was doing this, he was doing that. He was just taking me out there. I ain't about me nothing. Window shopping, fuck. No, let me stop. Well,
we're ready at 8.
If no one else has anything to add to that discussion, I guess we're gonna go ahead and call it up. Hold on, Kenray Thompson. I don't know why I keep saying Thomas. I don't know why I keep saying that. And you should. That's God's plan. We always ask, what are you bringing to the table? The woman is the table. It's our jobs as men to prepare the table. That's making sure the household is financially stable, protection, trust. The wife is the helpmate. It's the man's job to lead. The woman is not held accountable. The men are.
Yeah. What y'all mean gonna say about that? That's right, Kim Ray.
Okay. I feel like I wanted to say something about what Chuck said and compare it to what Kenray just said and what you were saying, because there's a conversation there, but Good night.
Good night.
But that's good. That's real good. God's plan. She's coming. You need me to hook you up? I got somebody just for you. Sure. Y'all just gonna have to deal with a long distance relationship. What I heard, men going to hell on behalf of us. Just kidding.
Look here. Y'all been rough on these women tonight, okay? I am not right.
Okay. Well, this has been fun.
It has. Y'all are so enlightening, and I love all you Tyler Perry people and wish you nothing but the best.
And all of the Tyler Perry people love the haters too, as we continue to watch all of his shows.
Go T-High. What y'all gonna say? What does Medea say? Okay. No, it's the sprung one.
Sounds like Cardi to me.
Show did.
Good night, y'all. Because we need to close this out because she was trying to be funny, but she don't.
Y'all have a wonderful night.
Yes. Take a little bit of time to enjoy the view. No. Join us in 2 weeks for another episode of Let's Talk About It. Good night, y'all. You are about silly.